Hey there! Want to feel more confident when you speak English? Well, it all starts with one simple thing, the sentence. Today, we're going to break down the most important part of the language, piece by piece. So let's get right into it.
Does this sound familiar? Yeah? If English sentence patterns give you a headache, trust me, you are not alone. It's a super common feeling. But what if I told you it could be, well, simple? By the end of this, we're going to make it feel like a piece of cake.
So, here's our game plan for today. First, we'll look at the basic building blocks of any sentence. Then, we're going to meet the most important verb in the entire English language, to be. After that, we'll put it all into practice, and finally, we'll pack up your new grammar toolkit so you're ready to start building on your own. I want you to think about building a house. You need a really strong foundation for it to stand, right? Well, in English, that foundation is the sentence. If you can master this, you can build anything you want to say. So what are the pieces of that foundation? A sentence is really just one complete idea. And for it to be complete, it absolutely needs two key ingredients, a subject and a verb. If you're missing one of those, it's not a complete sentence. It's honestly that simple. So let's break down what those two parts actually are. Okay, first up, we have the subject. Think of the subject as the star of the show. It's the person, place, or thing that the whole sentence is about. It could be I, the dog, or my friend. It just answers the question, who or what are we talking about here? So, if the subject is the star, then the verb is what the star is doing. It's the action, like run or study. But, and this is a really key tip, verbs can also show what the subject is. This is what we call a state of being, and that brings us to the most important verb for doing exactly that. So let's meet the absolute superstar verb of English, to be. It is the most common verb out there, and yeah, it does change its form a little bit, but don't worry. Once you learn its few forms, you can build literally thousands of sentences to describe who someone is, how they feel, or where they are. So for things happening right now, that's the present tense. To be has just three forms, am, is, and are. And the one you use just depends on the subject. I is special. It always gets am. Singular subjects like he, she, and it use is. And all the plural ones, we, you, and they all use are. Easy enough, right? Okay, what about the past? When we talk about something that's already happened, guess what? It gets even simpler. Now we only have two forms, was and were. The singular subjects I, he, she, and it all get to use was, and the plural subjects you, we, and they all use were. And that's it. That's all you need to talk about yesterday. All right, enough talk. The best way to learn is by actually doing. So let's practice using the present tense forms, am, is, and are. Try to say the answer out loud before I show it on the next slide. You ready? Okay, let's get started with our first one. Here we go. She, blank, my mother. Take a second. Which word fits in there? Am, is, or are? Just remember to look at the subject, she. That's right, it's is. Because our subject is she, a singular person, we use is. She is my mother. Perfect. All right, how about this one? We, blank, friends. What do you think fits here? And the answer is are. The subject we is plural. It means more than one person, so it takes are. We are friends. See, you're getting the hang of this. Last one, for the present tense. I, blank, happy. Now, this subject is the special one, remember? Of course, it has to be am. The subject I is the only one that ever uses am. I am happy. Fantastic job. Now, let's hop in a time machine and travel to the past. We're going to practice with was and were to talk about things that are already finished. The same rules apply. Try to answer before you see the next slide. Here we go. It's blank the best night of the trip. Take a moment. Is it was or is it were? It's was. Since the subject it is singular, we use was for the past tense. Simple as that. Okay, last one for the past tense. We blank in danger without even knowing it. Think about that subject, we. And the correct answer is were. Because we is plural, the past tense form is were. Excellent work. And just like that, you did it. You've just mastered the most fundamental part of English grammar. Let's quickly pack up our new toolkit with everything we learned today. So let's just recap. Remember these three key things. First, every sentence needs a subject and a verb. Second, for things happening now, use am, is, or are. And third, for the past, use was or were. With just these simple tools, you now have the power to build clear, correct sentences in English. Great job today. So I'll leave you with this little challenge. What sentences can you build right now? Go on, try making a few about your day or your friends or your family. The more you use these building blocks, the stronger your English foundation is going to become. Thanks for hanging out with me today.